Hi guys, and I am back with another kind of tips and tricks for the RealCare baby. And I am going to show you this nifty app. So if you're getting prepared to bring a RealCare baby to your home, as in one that you have bought yourself, or one that you're bringing home from school, this is a great way to kind of get yourself familiarized with baby, and little tips and tricks for when you have baby. First off, this is in the App Store. I just typed in RealCare baby, or RealCare, and RealCare baby guide came up as a suggestion, and then I clicked on the app and downloaded it. So here's where you can find it. I believe it's also in, this is actually, you can see it's from RealityWorks as well. This is in the iTunes App Store, and I believe it's in the Android Google Play Store, if I remember correctly from reading on their website. So in here, you've got different things. You've got down at the bottom, click for the bottom, it says click for care tips. So then click next. Breathing sound means baby is asleep or being rocked. Cough or coo, happy sounds mean baby is awake. Hearing the ID chimed, but not able to quiet baby for a few minutes means baby is fussy. Okay, I'm going to kind of move this. There we go. There we go. Baby cries if it's upside down or on its tummy for 5 or more seconds. And that's how I've tested to see if a baby is on. Sounds bad. Also, if a baby is on its tummy, while it's asleep, it'll start kind of making some coughing sounds and grunts. If it's asleep, or if it's awake, it can be on its tummy for more than 5 seconds, as to simulate tummy time. If you're feeding, burping, rocking, changing baby when its head falls back, or you rough handle baby, baby cries loud. Rock baby until it quiet. You do not need to care for baby until it cries again. You have 2 minutes to start caring for baby before a missed care is recorded. Sometimes baby will cry for no reason, just to be fussy. And then we're back to the other tip, or the first tip about breathing. Then there is also these other spots in the apps. There is safety precautions, stress management, FAQs, how to, and about the baby. You click on about the baby, and you can click on the various parts. Okay, like 2 for more info. Patented head and neck assembly requires proper head support and detects shaken baby syndrome. Like 3, electric sensors in baby's mouth responds to sensors in the bottle or breastfeeding device to simulate feeding. And then it also shows where the sensors are in baby. They're up in the left shoulder and down kind of in the groin, or lower abdomen is what I would kind of say area. So it shows there's some sensors there. And then it has a little description of the baby and how to support and such. Then you go to how to. Like the first one, it says ID a baby, and then it gives you step-by-step directions. It shows you where you should on that ID the baby. So it would be on the front mid-chest, that lower abdomen area, the upper shoulder blades on the back, or just below the plastic case on the back, kind of by its bottom. And then you click on view video, and it'll come up with a video that RealityWorks did showing how to ID the baby. And I believe each one of these, like if you click on proper handling, well, that one just gives you a few tips on proper handling the baby, burping the baby. And then this will give you tips like ID the baby, how to hold the baby, and then it once again gives you a video. So each one of these will give you typically a video and then walk you through. So if you're in school and you missed how to take care of the baby, this app is fantastic because it shows you how to do it and such. Then there is their frequent asked questions, which I'm going to do a completely different video on that later. And then there's stress management. And I'll just read this one quick. A caregiver's role is not to force a crying baby to stop crying, but to cope with the crying until the baby is able to stop. Here are several ways to help you cope with stress and crying of a crying baby. Take several deep breaths and count to 10. Say the alphabet. Play music that soothes and distracts you. Exercise. Put baby in a safe place and leave the room for a few minutes. Close your eyes and think of something pleasant. Remind yourself the crying will end. Ask someone else for help. So those are good pointers for a real baby, not just taking care of a baby think it over. But yeah, this is a really, really neat app, especially if you're just getting a baby think it over or a RealCare. The how-tos will show you for, I believe it's RealCare 2. I think it's 2 plus, and 3 for like their how-tos, because I don't think it goes anything into about the clothing. Yeah, because these all, they seem to just talk about like the basic features like IDing the baby, feeding, burping, rocking, changing the diaper, and proper handling. So it doesn't really go into like when would it be appropriate to use the sleeper versus the onesie versus the two-piece outfit and such that the threes use. Like I said, this is a really nice app to get started, and it's a great tip to have, especially if you're new to taking care of RealCares or if you're doing the project for school. I don't remember, they did not have one. They didn't have iPhones back when I was in school, but I don't think that there's many schools that have even talked about this app that I know of. I've had a few questions from people that are bringing home a baby, a RealCare Baby 3 from school, and they've asked like questions that like this app will probably give you the answers to. So that makes me wonder if the teacher even mentioned the app. And I know for my school, the teacher, my teacher was very good. She did a full demonstration in class when we first started talking about the Baby Think It Over project. And then she actually had us demonstrate that we knew how to take care of baby before we took the baby home. But I don't know if your class doesn't have enough time to do that, if you missed the day that your teacher was talking about that. I mean, there can be several other reasons, but yeah, this is just good information. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of tips on the RealityWorks app that you can use if you're getting your own baby or if you're bringing home a baby from school, and it'll work. The tips seem to be working for, or would work for, like a RealCare 2, 2 plus, and 3. There are some schools out there that still have some of each. So I will see everyone later. Bye.